everybody, CyJ's here, doing a Transformers review. Decided to do something modern today, so I decided to do Cybertron Landmine. Forgive the lighting. Reason I chose this guy is just, I've just been going through the collection, I've been getting stuff out of storage, and, I just suddenly picked up this guy and thought, out of the Cybertron collection, he is one of the Autobots I really, really liked. Little cartoon bio. Landmine is in the first ever episode of Transformers Cybertron. In fact, gets in a huge battle with Megatron, which, during an explosion, he is the first Autobot that arrives on Earth, and he meets Cody and the other Earth children. And whilst Cody repairs him, they form a bit of a bond. Landmine is sort of like the Ironhide of Cybertron. He's very tough, he's always ready for a fight, and he is willing to go above and beyond to protect the other Autobots. It's not the first time his name was used. Even though he's called Landmine, he has no direct reference to the previous Landmine in the Unicron trilogy, which was in Energon, who I will be doing a review of him because I love his power armor. It's really, really nice. But here he is in his alt mode. He's a bulldozer. This is his accessory, which comes on and off, which is a sort of jackhammer, or which is a those things. Ooh, spring-loaded projectile, and it's really actually and it's a little engine block. As you can see, it's got detailing on the side, little hoses, and the projectile itself. I think I said it in my Starscream review. Again, this is one of the ones where if you lose this projectile, it kind of naps up his gun. But to show you Landmine himself, he's got little ladders, a couple of smokestacks, which are nicely grooved. He's got two big lights, his big Autobot symbol. He's got a scoop which will lift, and there you can see the cockpit detail. He does end up with this big gaping hole due to transformation, but we'll forgive him for this one. Really, really big wheels. You do get a sense this guy could roll over pretty much anything. Okay, let's back up a bit. One little thing he does have, well, in his instructions anyway, is supposed to be listed as gun station mode, which uses Cybertron feature. I don't have a key, so car keys to the rescue. Basically, he's got two Cybertron slots, and as you flick them open, he ends up with these two plates, which I hope you can see. Yeah, there you go. And he has a little rubber wheel just here where my finger is. And the basic gimmick is, when you spin it, it spins both his wheels, because these two ones are interlinked. So when you spin one with a rubber wheel, you spin them both. And gun station mode is basically you get his gun, put it down, and there it is. It never appeared in the show, and for me it isn't something that really works well. Okay, let's transform. Let's give this guy a good transformation. Okay, well, I've done the back already. Next you want to grab a scoop, lift it up, take the whole bottom section and fold it out. Take his wheels and fold them forward. By the way, this isn't unofficial, this is just a mode I made, but to me that's sort of like Landmine Doom Buggy mode, or dragster mode. I don't know, it's just something I messed about with. Take his front wheels and they fold back. You now go ahead and separate his feet. Now these little sections, when you tip it forward, you'll notice his whole that comes out. Now just fill in the torso quite nicely. Open the back wheels like I showed you before and fold them back to form his backpack. Split the bigger sections apart and fold them down and reveal his hands. Next you want to grab the smokestacks and separate them. Fold his head around and just separate the legs, and that's Landmine in robot mode. Whoa, that's really bad. I do apologize for this. And I can't focus on him for some strange reason. Come on, camera, work with me. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it from a distance. Do apologize for that. As you can see, he's got this nice big Autobot symbol. Really nice little head sculpt. I know I say really a lot, but I only say really if I actually mean it. He does have this big ass arm kibble from the digger, but it doesn't really affect him that much. He's got these big feet. So wait a second, let me just have a little play about with him. Will he or won't he? Yes, he will. Can I do it again? Yes, I can. But he will stand on one leg. Nice little action pose, him running. As for articulation, his head will spin. His head will do a full 360. His arms will rotate, but unfortunately the scoop bit keeps hitting these wheels. So you do have to play about with the scoop if you want to rotate his arms fully. His arms will go out to the side fully. Will go down, but because these big wheels, they won't actually go fully down to his side. They will bend at the elbow. They will rotate at the elbow. And the hand does have a sort, but it moves the scoop out. Like I said, his main problem is that scoop. For his arms, his legs go forward, back, side, usual movement you come to expect. You know, they rotate at the knee, bend at the knee. So it's got some foot articulation. So you can actually put this guy in a lot of cool poses. This is going again. Now, the gimmick he has in the show, and a lot of people said it can't be done, but it can. I don't know what they're doing wrong. I'll bring out his blades, because one thing he has in the show is a hurricane attack, which he creates two giant wind tunnels that come out. And you will come out. And in the show, they pop right over his back and form either side. Now the way I do it is, if you line the smokestacks up so they actually connect to the backpack, that actually gives him his turbine look. And one little thing I didn't show you earlier, look at all that detailing they just put in there for no reason. It's awesome. I like it. So yeah, so he can still do his, he can do his over-the-shoulder turbine. So I don't know what a lot of people are talking about. Landmine shouldn't set you back a lot. Cybertron isn't that old yet. Would I recommend him? Yes, I would, for anybody. He's made out of really solid plastic. He'll last you. like I said before, you can put him in a lot of poses, a lot of good action poses, and he does display very, very well. The only thing to watch out is don't lose the projectile, else it sort of spuffs up his gun. Okay, well, this is Landmine and Jace, very late in the evening, saying have a good day, have a good evening, whatever the time it is. Make sure you're having a good one, and I'll catch you guys later, okay? See ya.